So today we're looking at how to set up Parcel plus React and just create a Hello World app with those. So to get started, you just want to have a new folder open in VS Code. And then in the terminal, maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Yep, in the terminal, we're going to install Parcel Bundler globally. So npm i-g for globally, parcel-bundler. And go ahead and hit enter on that. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to install it again. You may need to close this terminal and open a new one once that's done. So like that. And then from there, we're going to initiate a project. So npm init-y, hit enter. Okay, and it's going to create the package.json for us. Once we have that, we're going to create, well, let's install what we need first. So we need React and React DOM. Parcel Bundler is globally, so we don't need to install that within the app. So npm i react DOM. And hit enter. Let those install. All right, you'll see a node modules folder appears up here, right? And those will have been installed. So once that's done, let's create 3 files. So I'm going to say touch index.html, index.js, and app.js. And that's going to create the 3 files for us. Or alternatively, you could go up here and click new file. Now let's make our index.html. So we can use the Emmet abbreviation there and hit tab. And we can just call this hello world. And we need 2 things in the body to make this work with React. So we're going to want a div. And you can call your ID whatever you'd like. I'm going to call mine root. Okay, and then underneath that, we're going to need a script tag. And we need to make the source point to index.html. Excuse me, index.js. All right, so there's that. So the root and the source points to our index.js file. All right, so what goes in our index.js file? Here we want to import React and from React. Okay, and we can use import here because we're using parcels, so it recognizes that we're using import. You don't have to do const something equals required. Import works. If you want semicolons, I'll add them for this, I guess. Import React DOM from React DOM. Okay, so we imported React and React DOM. Now we need to render something. So we're going to say React DOM.render. And for now, we're going to just do an h1, and we'll get to adding app.js in a minute, but we'll say hello world. Hello world. And we want to render that in the root ID. So we can say document.query selector. And we're going to select the root ID from our index.html. So here's that. We're going to render it inside of this div. And it's hello world. So let's try it. So to run this application, I'm going to clear. And I'm going to say parcel, because we have parcel installed globally now. And we can say index.html. And hit enter. And you're going to see it's building. It makes a dist folder. Great. And it's going to say running at localhost 1234. So we want to go to Chrome or your browser of choice, right? And we're going to type in localhost 1234. And we get hello world. So we know that this app is now working with React and Parcel. We're going to just take it one step further and move the hello world into an app.js file. Because this is kind of how you would see it like with create React app. Okay, so to do that, we can say instead of this, we're going to put our app component that we haven't made yet, but we're about to. We're going to render our app component. So now if we look at Chrome, it's going to probably throw an error. Doesn't say much, does it? Let's look at, yep, app is not defined in the console. So, okay, so we need to define it. So our app.js file, and we're going to import React from React. And now we're going to create our component, and it's just going to be a hello world component. So we're going to say const app equals, nothing needs to go into this. And now we can just have it return our h1 right here with hello world. This is okay, hello world, like that. If it's all in the same line, you don't need return, but kind of more standard, if you're adding more things in, you'd see it like this, right? Return, and then in the parens, we would say h1 hello world. So either way works for this. And then at the bottom, we need to export this. So we can say export default app. Okay, and save. And now that we've done that, we need to import it in our index.js file. So we'll say import app from /app. Okay, and save it. And every time I save, notice it's re-rendering down here. It's rebuilding automatically for us, which is great. We'll go back to Chrome, and we still have hello world now, and we're rendering the app component, and we're putting that in the div. So this is how you get started with Parcel plus React. It's a nice alternative to create React app, and it's a little bit more lightweight. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.